encourage no, right? Onya so be encourage no say ye wo a nka de na nka obeye ebi so na woni mo bi o na mu e de na aka kire nipa no ana say ebi ana nipa ne nkan yo but telltale signs ben e na wo hu say nipa weti bi o ye den owo mu ni yo yenkwe ena abawe bi na ode na asem aba betwaye na o say oni ni ko mo ware ye 15 years ni na 15 years no nyame yo mo adom within the second year of the marriage you know or ye den always nyame yo mo adom ache so mo ayeden omo awo na omo ba ne yo ba sisi onu me ka say ne ba ne di 13 years old na o say akola ni di be ye from 2 years now Jimvan say up to 13th year of the marriage you know well for the last 13 years of the marriage you know o say ni kunu e abuse na and I'm say hey mami wa abuse e wo kwan ben so edie pa no eden oyeden o ye edie pa no yo ado otiti wana so okeka wana sese na o se so for wonti ase o say meni wu sem pa na me ye de me ka chewe mi kokwe mu asem na me ye de me ka chewe na asem a me ka che okura eye me den se me den me ka che na msi o mami enu die twaba kuma ye de etu wo yam because enu nti na ye den ye wa ha wo de wasem bedan ya onua ye mbo wudi ne mfa wuku anasa wo medi mfa mba beden emfa mbeto abonten na mu asem ne etena se ya den ya pense mu na de nyame asem aye den atoto ho nya hwe se na sa asem wani nyame asem aye den ebobra na embobra na che se wo se ye hwe kwan ya betene sa ade na ama na aye den ama yie aye den atokwem no nweti abayo no say for the last 13 years, Niku sorry de bia senya da pa ene na ne nsei opona nkasa otimi ro ne nanse mpabwa ede yeden ede bono osiso for maba be ti se miku made bia mene ne yeden atifie day in day out o say oye na adwin so person ofimu a draw be ma no nsunti no ontimi yeden enfia ware nim na wadane punch back Sebema ni pie kura ne bibi koso abontia oba no de nani bra ba behye ne yire ne so na chese papa na bomame na for 13 years because ne ba na did them we did 13 nti o say from the age of akola anyway me fan say be to 11 years because say from the age akola ni di be 2 no ne papa e bo na akola ntime to wo no hwe didi ena de bia me ka se mame say we your parent make sure and then you're very careful say senya wo treat it other half no wo ba na na sa akola no e de osia because we your parent you are bringing up somebody's mother somebody's wife until you lead by what by example mami oba ne si de bia ne ku sorry a bibi kesu bi na watene ne nsa no wabo no o say ultimate bono mane koda hospital ama ye ken o say for the last the last 7-8 years nyinsam yensa ne nyina say beba ni timebu no na okoni ebisa na esi o we di otehwe na woni mintro bi okodi o say waka kire doctors nya say o sleepwalk obi a ase wada enso subconscious unconsciously na why dey was sorry onenam ntend otumi de no ho bobo bibia obi kra betimi de second cry de aye ya so bi e na wona ni sunti no nti doctors ning take ade na dey ben seriously na say wo de bia wo sleepwalk okay asmam say hey mama nti de bia wo sleepwalk na why ye den wakodi hu bone de bia na me ka say bema no so o the hospital bema ne ba asa he's the best of husbands asa ne so bema kra ye hu bi kra wo wiase muda enso so na wadane ne yire punch back oso hu na bema nimonyamfo bi hu susu kra mfa se susu ne say obetimi ayeden edi ne yire bone say ama sisi a ne baba na ayeden esua ne papa suban akola na we di 13 years no etimi yi ne nsa epai ni mami sum na ne mama ka eyi o ka chense na me papa bu wa wutimi ka na me papa bu e die na wutimi die na me na obetimi am bibia na mami asem mo mi enka ho me patcho wo se wo ka bibi ade kire ahwefo na etiefo because me tina ase a medwen ho no asem na menti ase me bisa se he anso obetimi tisika e ware ne tamfo ana because so you wo tamfo a wo ko mpanifo se wo ko ji obi ba na onsu ye no nche se onfa ni wrade enkoye den enkonkoma no anaso koju obi ba no osu e no ase okodane ni wrade de ye den e de ma no se wo hwe na sa bayo no na won pani bioma fa ni wrade koma ne se mia na me kan mia me sanso so meboa you know, me and a miti misika warren, me and my Sunday in Sabbath, say my day, me person me be Jimmy, me and my Sunday in Sabbath, say me jano. No banning found it in one penny baby, na sumbejo. Na say we didn't pay punch back, dear mammy. Me obi best you say I can't think far. A dear now what can emphasize
also for Yamin Shroud, Yamin in Shroud. Debbie Diana mechanic say, a do baby say, who worry. Now I could do baby say. Bema no yes sir. Eya na eya ahomete because obi ntisika se na ewo kan obi ntisika mfa nware ne tamfo obi ntisika ede ware obi a oye ne dofo a onim se nipa we de me pese me ne tena me nkwa na nyina akosi se wowo ebetete ye ntem but ade nti ne kodru baby a na bema no anase enye emema nkwa na ebu ma o emma ne so bi to me bu ma but we de ye kan ye ka se bema no e na ebu oba no
that's right.
Eti ade na bema de wo bo yire edi ade na oba de aye wa wo betimi atene won sase wo de bo no wa bra na ma wo akwala for 3 years eti mi abo yire for 11 years a oba ni gusu ti aware ho se odo ni nti e na o ti aware ne ho na de bia obo no odo mu yedu odo mu yedu because se nipa no wo bu proud e ma wotimi kwada hospital na wa say di atura ka ho because of your dofu wa say di atura ka ho ti doctors need him say oh obi e na wo wani so di obetimi ate ahwe pra but wontimi nka no kre say e bia be ma no e na wa bo me e na enye ba ko enye mienu wa bu for 11 bad years e na wugusu te ho say wo do no ugu so te ho se wo manti a wetimi abo amanyi se miensa say and I say be man ni tirimu ye den but wo koda hospital so a oba oye ne ho se ne susuru abofo de ebi ni wiase ne bi nso ni ebusuanim
o se no de aje wa mowa ene aduane e wo wiase se de present o se den nam se na se sanya mo oye de compensating na se because nyame ekoso no ekroma no UK has said it's against the law but we so ban no so mean obi si we odo we ye jimi nti no so odo ni kuntu ompe so obi abehu say eh ade eye den ekosu ni
emani bi wo hosa
nyame hu ye mobo
emani bi wo hosa say oti bibi wo na eye den kra no a osi enye hwe mefa musa osi enye hwe me manti osi enye hwe me domi kru but obi also so a obe bo da kopɛ wo bo hwe fom a wo nsori biem ade ade na wo beye na wo manti no we weja wo ma na be ma na wo so wo do ne burusu nti no ono so eku ato atwene be ma na tumi abo we proud ama wakodu hospital wo se enye hwe na wo mani so na mate ahwe
de bie na wo nani
de bie na wo wani so de bie wu twa atoro intede nti na wudi atoro na da ko wutumi nka no kre se eye sei na be ma na ye because un se obi wo ho amami se ye tu ne fu ana se obi ne kasa obetimi asesa free de wo ye ho but se obi ane na nkasa onim se ye normal e na wo kodru nipa mu esese wo ma be ma ne hu se de o ye no wa ye ne continuous no wani nje ho na esese wo ma ne hu se de o ye na enye no e ho mpo na wo sa kokodi atoro nti ono ehye ni trim se da ne de nyino be because who done bro so wontimi nka se ne o ye no wani nje ho da ne de nyino be bo because un se ba ne sa na amanfo friend tenasea na ye kasa kire ne so oba de wo ware no anse se wo bo no because oba ne ho ye mre oba de wo ware no anse se wo bo no because wo ye wo half into the first she wo mu se eye wo e na oba ne timi bu de bia no wo bu de bia sa e be ye wo de we enye wo de etade na de bia wo bo no na mami me ni oba na ka mete ne to me ni oba na ka me nka ba bia me de wo be ko bia me de wo be ko because me susu se wo bo me ne me yobi ba o me yobi ajapade e bo na wo bo me na e ka me se me eye me ya sika me te ha me de wo ko dida
wo se be ma na kwakwa se e memma na otumi bo wasu whenever he feels like it also no otumi ebutu no otumi run pop edit twa na me say na adan edin obi besi o say this sort of love is something else. We ebia na wo de woni mo ebia na wo ni dofo bi sa ba ebia so do we na fe no love one tintin no obo kra na ihwe kwaku se Kwekula be or say where is it Obani done a Jimmy Love she's aponte ye bune kra no ko nante ano asan de no asemba na me bisa o na che so oba no baby no niko ana say nimudie no no nya nimudie say unso obi o wa osuro so be fi aware ase because osuro say nya nipa be jage no bonu a wo hwe me mpachotie say wuti aware ho ana say relationship ho na say you are being abused say we ye oba say we ye bema you were physical abuse, you were mental abuse, you were emotional abuse, you were spiritual abuse. But ultimately, say you were all sorts of abusive situations. Whatever you are going through, me, counselor, now and can't trust it now. Now, who chairman you can and when we say you should have left. Who chairman, are you too late? Not who, and son when we say, oh, Ebia Mija Hokoye. Most of the time, some of the time, I know your dream. And money be so, oh, me money, me money, me money. One money now to one you be cool. One money now to one. I mean, I catch one of these days. Or Bowas are now you took of ship by Musania, or Cana. On your hair, what do I want to review? A one in explanation, crow, the Bocacoma, please for an answer. Hospital horses say, because who said women are very good at covering things. Ono abesia be mani ti me bonus ane to me bi okwa no wa ye makeup nti no oh who be san oso o me di miti na eden anadwo man so kane na me di miti akwa na me say eh nti ade ntimie pa Kweku, let me borrow your word. Kweku say with this is Jimmy Love ade odo ben kra no me de me ka wo your boss or your bema he and maybe so abusing mema na and maybe so abusing mema papa. And now I'm opinion they abuse you. Hey, female couple baby sanctuary be near the next. There is a refuge for people like that. Who got now one money idea, yet the restraining order here so to make sure say he comes nowhere close to you.
That's right.
To make sure say we background po on me at the end kwakola no. To say who say nia bema na your banning to akola ni feel say it is so right to hate mommy. Na mi bisao.
Na okaladia ye de na okopo.
Na just say example ben ye den ye ja anasa ye tire ye ma no. They just not make any say parents we are what our children an exact epitome of their ye money exact epitome of ours. Enti akola ne unsa ni papa ne bo ne mame ne nkasa. O te ho saa na de bia hu na de wo be ko wo. Na say ye te ye si obi de ono de wa won sa ye nim say no boni pa no say dey say na me kan me ni sa asem no wani mu de nti me de me nti me kan asem. But with him, you don't know what situation led to sa you know. No you are ubet nemu ama ne do that level and say no aka say ufi mu na. Ubet nemu ama na ye den. Ama che say webubu weguo a wontimi nanti biom ansa wefi mu na. Ubet nemu ama why your brain damaged ansa na wefi mu na. Obi o ho be say oh because of our societal norm. Ti asem o kan yo nia unsa your community no it say it doesn't sound well say oba we fi ukufia di nti yesi ukuabo and na me ti ya say maybe so ho mo so mo pese ye bo mo ansa na me bisa say eh na wo dom ya obebo me
ebi o ho sa o oba bi o ho a o so obu na ni kunu obu na ne ma na nije o se tu no obi a ne adwen ye wo ni tirim but de mi su minim ni se un se be ma so odo wa onim se obo wa e yo no ankasa ne ho e na wo ye de be ma odo no se wo yare cramp oh baby me timi eye me ya o ti pain ni bi eteye de na obema ne tini ne sai bubo wasum e di ne nan yetieti ade ne pabo ahwehwe wasum ade wo ye dormant
oh no dey me timi say why dormant because
debi wo say oba wonye dormant debi ya me ka say eye se ne wo hia be ma no ne wo ne be ma ne start ye e na be ma ne tumi nya sa chance ne wo ho di ne 98 ya wo so Bema ni nya chance wo hu bo wasum benkum ni nifa de bo wasum debi oba de wo sum bo ma ukunu it is say bema no respect you
that's right
bema on respect you no bema no do wo bema otimi tene ne sade bo no dru ni pemu a na wato surprise wa bre wo flower no wato chocolate aka ho na woni wo kasa woni pemu senior woni wo kasa woni pemu sa na woni utifie but enye sa na wo ye na wo so wate ase me wo de flower ne ba me ma wasan de akọ What the chocolate in ba mema wasa de akode wo de ye me mema obi aso ehun se sei na wo de ye me and me and family wo say community na me wo mu no be ka kire me say adenti na wo kunu no wo bo no wo ka kire obi aso obe wo bo e wo say me ka kire obi aso obo na se bibi to me a o mahu be ma kra me ne ye den me ne ti because obi wo ho a se wo ma obi hu se sa situation we na me wo mu a bibi si a mo be hu se sei enti ena sadie we ya to sa nipa we na se wan kan mo obi ehu haw ne wa mane a wo na bibi sisi a ye be ka se oh enipa no kra no because near wo kan nyina doctor for no hospital wo kono mo tre eda wo file so if anything happen o mo be ka se be ma ne ko ka tre o mo say oh na when ani so e no teach free steps so be bo for ma they will believe it but e bia na be ma no kra na epia wati ko de wa free steps ne so be bo for mama want to be ansori biem but because of atura de bia wudi nti no o mo be ye de o mo be gi atum community na wuti mu no as a Ghana community na wuti mu a enye Ghana fo ni nyina na ye bu wo mo enye oba bia na ye sori ye bu no enti ade na wutim ni ye bu na so ntimi nja ya ware because amanfo beka enipa na ono te nkyene na wo dwene ne ho na wo ndwene wo nkwan kita wo ho enipa na ono te nkyene no a ono ni kunu ti asundwe mu no ono na wo dwene ne ho na wo ma na wo be weje omo no ema oba foforo ba betete wo ma no wo dwe omo ho ana esese wo dwe nsa ne ma ni nyina ho se obema ne bo sesia na wan so ribie mu a dwe ho se wo ba no hwan na be ba be hwe na ma wo be ma na timi aboa ma wo ba 13 years tene ne nsa de ball wo ba 13 years etumi tene ne nsa e de ball adentia wo kan se wo ba na adenti na obo wa wo say daddy ye no de wo kan na me de me who the hell she is se wo ba be tene ne nsa de ball de wo wa wo no tene ne nsa de ball because what it na brochira tete ya na se den na se wo hu se wo papa ni papa mpo bo wa wo ba ne nya allowed so be tene ne nsa mpo e wo so wo ba ne nya allowed say as a mother wo kasa wo ba no be reply wo back no na ka pese wo no de ne saba be bo wani so se daddy bo wa on kana me imagine me bo wa e na wo beka o se mami enema bi wo ho a because beginning when ma be ma na hu said yo ye na nye eti wo ba no so ni say okay so timi bo wo ye mu ba timi bo I want to make country obi ase say na ekoso wo fie wo timi mo obi hu se ne ma say na wo fam wo fie enti so obi so ko hia wa bonten na wo ba ne ka che ne say me ma me kra me bo ne ni so on kahwe because me papa bo no imagine wo ye mu ba wa wo no e bo we ni so wuye mu ma wa wuye mu ba wa bo ne timi edidi watem enti wonam na wopie na wo kwa abonten na se obi a ono na ma bonten ko ye bibi na odidi watem kra me nya sure se be ye wo ya because wo fie na wotim no sa na edidi
na
but ense se ba ne sa ense se e ba ne sa bibi a wo fem no beginning no e wo se wotimi stopping ansa na edru baby because baby edru se sia no wan kasa wo ye mu ba kra tene ne sa de ball say ye normal because daddy ye no and there may be wo na e start here what say ye den ye see anontem because who betumi aye de who betumi ewu
and I will say a hanso na na me hwe na ti say in your friend your societal norms to say Ghana for and I say your community no who said they frown on things like this obi back in the day remember obi na say ni kumbona na say bi ofifi aye na busuan fokro no ani mam ne papa timi kan say sandwich na ko e de na kokotena ho but enemra ye womi onu adofo enyemra obeka say wo san kwakotena abusive marriage mo and that's abusive relationship tie nipa no ba beji we fu mam no papa won yanton wa ma no omo de we ye den fm no enu nti na akọ na asem bi to wa na so de hwe ene wuto ho no mo hwe be ma na tiso akwakobo we busua mane ansa na obesie wa wesie but what am I saying nti no abuse should not be tolerated in any shape or form but enedie ya ye nemu ene enewiase ekọ no obi be sure say I don't know if it's because of technology or whatever but me feel say ye myopic way of thinking ye denen ko bi a wo do no obi akwakọ sere na fi ne mam ne papa wo na woni ne chabochi am ye dem mo bobra na wutimi etene wo nsa na de bia wa ye no se me fa ne se ye person and what ate fufu na de bia wo nyame nko na ni Sense why your punch bag be not the asan one a debut huna. Na a yen is a sense to be na overcome papa no. And no to me, yes, I dear media me meaning. But all I'm saying is that this should not be tolerated. On the other phone patcho, who share yam patcho, tag you be, invite you be. Nani pano sombra mbeka because a topic na quite interesting or say abused by useful. Who say Arabiya abusing it for all these years, almost 11 years later. Who say in her mind, she's beginning to accept sex and a relationship behind it. But when you should love somebody regardless of who they are, and they don't have to lay a finger on you for that relationship to work. And I will say, oh, there's so much fear. I said, now cry with your bar, wine the bedroom. Who cry, you say, oh, the lady is suffering from anxiety, or PSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome, or mental illness, or all sorts of things going on. Now, is it worth? Is that relationship worth being in? I just so no so warriors, and I said she's in a relationship. Now, it's a what ye cool crowd was in my main command to Namiade. Make now because me can your community, near community, your community, so I was here, Shani, you can't WhatsApp. Because there are certain things that are not acceptable. But what I say, there used to be a taboo back in the day. But and then near said we have the right to speak about these ills in society. But what I say, I was saying cancer ills because I am maybe and to ye and ko ye. Just say why not? Funny say woba. Nti akola ne so kwa ware msa no tumi bo ne ma na so no kroko hia be ma bi da achia obebo be ma. Because I know that when we say ne papa de ye ne ma me. Now abuse, no say it becomes a cycle. If it's not stopped, that the child will go. And now we grandpa, even if it's stopped, the child needs serious therapy. Yeah. Well, to reset the brain, say it is wrong. Say the papa bedding, ebe bone mame. Onyam pacho baby a wa wo hwe ye bia. Onyam yon sra so ba beka ye ho. Enti no ye kwajinkra to simemienu pe. Na ya san aba. Me pacho wo. Wo hwe ye na na wo de comments no suggestions say ye den eba because ye beka and me say platform no so aye de and say bi ye den koso. Mr. Kwekula bi me hu pa. Mr. Kennedy me hu. Ena Eunice ye hu Insraba Edumenka ye hu. Ye hu Sila ye hu. Yehu Mama Dorothy Krantian Sante Yehu. Me pacho to so na share video ye jenkra to abesisi ya nyame nhyira. Yo, exam for ya shefu nyame nhyira. Na bibia wo. Me to sa e the process. What is essentially yankomo. Kokoko pai for. Beka ye ho e wo program ya. Ebia na odi you're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Ujini ayapide. Enti yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Kenya ewo ma. Century Maya. Me boye cho. Addition with you. Now, what's it here for Cosway? It's so for him. Now, what a day. I didn't see my was a say. Young Kupono or he. Saji for sorry. Sorry, not a come. Never matter for you know, Kwaba ya kwako jenkra to ayeden aba na me gidi say platform no as why you very interested suggestions in the comments na eba no ye be kan ni nyina na mom no me bisa wo if you were in the lady's shoes what would you do so wo ye nua ba no anemu a edie ne nka obeye nka obetina wo so obetwen ama ya iden ama ya bo ekunwa na Not you, ye Kenya no, or say in the last 7 years, yin send me and son. Nina Bema no bonus, none yin say nothing. Therefore, oh, baby, me pacho, a big sibium, saying, no, oh, or say 2, 3, no, I say, in between no bunu, or body safe for no, some pono, not none yin say nothing. Let me be so, mammy. Bema, when I saw you within it.
Bema no me wait there Mr. Rebecca me nyɛ sure sɛ na adwene yɛ adwuma saa because uncle wa mama sere sɛ sɛ ɔba nyinsɛn a ade na wo mpo ne ma nyinsɛn ne sɛ a ɛyɛ wankasa wo ba wo soso wo pɛ ba because akwadaa no sɛ baako pɛ na ɔmo awo sese ɛna wanyem 3 times na 3 ne nyinaa wabo na ma na sɛ ɛyɛ na ɔba no so me hu sɛ ne ɔte o
ebi ana ne dɔ ne mu ɔte
because bɛrima bo ma wo nyinsɛn sɛ baako mmienu mmiɛnsa ɛna wote ho sɛ ɔbɛsesa na ɔbɛsesa nka so many years a wɔne ne tena ɛsɛ nka wasesa ɛna wari we mi yɛ sure sɛ counselor yɛgu na yɛdi ho kwan si yɛgu no
oh ɛno kora deɛ me amedi ka egu
because ɛntumi ma sɛ wankasa wɔyere a wodɔ no no ɔhu sɛ bi wɔ hɔ a ebi ɛbɛyɛ mistake na wonim sɛ bi a ɔbaa no ɔnyem but ɔhu sɛ obi ɔkoro otimi ne na yiri di agorɔ but na onim sɛ ɔbaa no ɔnyem na bibi akɔ akɔsi ɛno deɛ yɛ different
n'anu mpo no maame
menka sɛ ebi a ɔbɔ no but ɔhu sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔbɔ no ɔhu sɛ nyinsɛn deɛ bibi tumi si na ayɛ den asɛe ɛno wo bɛrima no wɔ kwan a ɔbɛfa so a ɔbɛkasa akyerɛ ɔbaa na ama n'akoma ayɛ den ato ne yam but ɛnyɛ sɛ wo na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔbaa no nye mu a wo bu ne gidigidigidi ma nyinsɛn ne sɛe nye baako ɛnyɛ mmienu mmiɛnsa media mesrɛ me ka na menyɛ sure sɛ bɛrima no n'adwen yɛ yi saa anaasɛ ebia bibi so ta yɛkyire because ɛnyɛ normal ebia na sunsun bi ta yɛkyire because ɛnyɛ normal koraa sɛ wodɔ ɔbaa na ɔbaa no nyinsɛn na wabo no na asɛe sɛ de bia wobo no ade nti na de bia wobo no ɛna ɔbaa no san suro sɛ ne community a wɔwɔ mu Ghanafoɔ bɛka sese ogyae aware a na ebusuafoɔ bɛka sɛ ade na wɔagyae aware wei deɛ wogyae a me yɛ obusuani aka mɛte ase ama wo sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wogyae
wei deɛ fɛ na aware ni kaboka because aware wei deɛ nkɔ yie ɛyɛ just one sided wei ɛnyɛ aware ɛyɛ just a yas obi ne n'aba a webi every time he feels like it no ne bɛyɛ ne oku ne ɛyɛ but apart from that no ɛna na beatings ne deɛ ɔba na ɔgye bi paa
nkɔ yie because ɛba ne saa meti asesi a no ɛsan yɛ ma ho meti sɛ ade nti na ɛsɛ sɛ ba ne saa because ɔbaa bi wɔ hɔ a wɔnyinsɛn a ɔhaw ne amane ɔbɛfɛ mu no na wabo na ma nyinsɛn na sɛe first time wabo no second time wabo no third time wabo no ade nti a ɔbaa ne so te ho sɛ because of ɔdɔ ɔdidɔ ne kunu nti obebi wobu me kora me yɛ okay ɛnyɛ hwee maame nsan ne wo ntena ɔdɔ ɛnyɛ hwee maame nsan ne wo ntena nyinsɛn baako aba na wasan abo no obebi ɛnyɛ hwee
ɔte wo sa mepacho yɛn kan comment kakra Kwekula bi ɔse it says woman that will lose it doesn't say man that will lose I'm not Kweku Besia Kwekula bi you are not Kweku Besia ampa obisi got you say Kwekula bi ɔse say Kwekula bi Eunice ɔse hey listen very soon we'll connect Bex Owusu Boachi yeah no hey yeah nsɛm no na ɔde ne platform no so Eunice ɔse Nshirabe Dominka my guy all correct sir I say, Obaya, you look happy today. What's the secret? Your new hairstyle. Hey, I think Kweku bo abaso honum. And now, I say, I say, Eunice say, Kweku say Eunice, you are a liar. Me name ni akai. Also say Kweku Labi, you don't believe me again, eh? You. I say Kweku Labi, you the worry power. Kennedy Yosen, no this I the abanin Nshirabe do. I say. Eunice yabwa na ye die ose dey say eye emma dey ben I can't even read it and now say what's menko Hebrews oh Inshiraba I now get what you mean not you Spiero ose we are on YouTube on your say right now we are live on YouTube send your Facebook LinkedIn patrol share the link to your friends and family because wouldn't it be about other issues, you see the number of people watching it live, and that's a number of people who go back to watch it. Mom said things like this that affect us as human beings, affect us as believers, and also as a community, as or the African community, as the Ghanaian community. Yeah, yɛde yɛbɛhyɛ but yɛnneɛma a ɛyɛ dɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ esum ase because we say community no we've been brought up to understand say oh saa deɛ wei deɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛwɔ so wɔde hyɛ kukuom wei ɛyɛ wo fɛresɛm ɛnyɛ sɛ wokɔka na abɔnten na obi yɛ dɛn obi ɛte but mmerɛ so sɛ saa nneɛma wɔ yɛtumi yɛ dɛn egya nkataso mmuamuaso no na nokorɛ no ɛyɛ dɛn ɛda adi nokorɛ no wɔ sɛ etumi da because aberante wɔ ho so anhwɛ yie na ɔmo kyi na me na meka kyerɛ ɔbɛ spend time in jail na owie a yɛbɛ relocate no to a different city. Na sanya onye den on men ne yere no ene akola ne krampo bio because he's a bad influence. Na me ka so nim say mama we pu ekoso akola ne kra so omo hu say akola no so ya abusive omo be yi akola na kwakoto the care system ne. Na che say abrante ne ndwumadi odi ne fie oni ntino the family will disintegrate. Family no na say emu ai den emu apapa. Ba nyame nso so ebota yi or the family back together. Yes, obe papa mu. Mpacho mamika bibi. Entro. We call the book of 1 John chapter number 4, verse number 18 and mpacho ti asemi ye pa. Or say there is no fear in love, but perfect love casted out fear. So what drop me and you say and I say I will be or say but perfect love casted out fear. Even when I am scared, the man that I love, but the woman that I love should be the person that gives me the most comfort. Should be the person that encourages me. Should be the person that makes me feel like, you know what, it doesn't matter what has happened up there. Now you are home, so you are secure. Now you are home, so you are safe. Or say perfect love casted out all fear. Not yet, because fear what? Hath torment. When we say a wound about you and your family, a wound because he's being tormented. Now see, he that feareth is not made perfect in love. Now me bisao, and I'm a kind of sa odona then atusini. Because odona should be on what? On they say should be a par with each other. And patriotism say, it is a kobase. E yinam bisa nti odo we nti wo se media me nyɛ den me ntume nan yo and I wada ne punch bag wada ne e chewing stick trapia de bia sorry am pa no we twe ne se kakra e wi odidi wi no de we yi ne sim enwumro odidi wi no wa pro ne num kakra na me bisa we is it acceptable ana say your community na e wo mu no is it okay for a man to be hitting the wife and I say for the wife to be hitting the husband or even if it's not a physical one, to be mentally damaging her. But what am I saying? To do things such as Obanu Sisia Waye worthless. What am I saying? What the nature says, she sees herself as good for what? For nothing. Bible says the perfect love casts out fear. Or see, he that feareth is not made perfect in what? In love. We love him because he first loved us. Mama sa wo do me na me do wa. Me treat you the way you want to be treated. When you love me, you treat me the way you would treat yourself. You will not treat me any different. When you say a master-servant relationship. And I send your Bible, I say Ephesians chapter number 5. No? Or say, men, love your own what? Wife. As Christ loved the church. Okay, Ephesians 5 from 22. Or say, love your own wife as Christ loved the church. Now, so the way. Let me to say so the way. I didn't so you say Christo war about a relationship with him. Because when Christ is the center of it, let me tell you what it works. When Christ is the center of that relationship, it will come, it will work out for your good. When Sabema is a Christo woman, Bema Nixia says a way dear it's Yanyamiasam. When you see a member, I was a maid, me first so Christian, I said so, Otidianim. And Tioka, Yamun concrete in Becca say, ah, Nasadia we Bible yet, Eka set Yanti on Yimpo. But and then, ye febi biatrada. Not the way we see it, we take it on face value. Can you imagine? She even has the temerity to cover it up with makeup. So what's okay, Juma? Not the makeup, not just say, Oko. Obi ya oh me di miti boba na say it was an accident. I fell down the stairs and I said now the bia ye way here. That is I don't even know why she has not confounded in anybody until now. Mama in same bi oho here. I'm a woman. Oh, and I wouldn't want my sister or any other woman to be going through this or any other man, my brother for that matter, because with him it is unacceptable. If it's unacceptable, let's be true and let's be fair. Say it is unacceptable. And found so your boss or your bema. Say, mean your bema na debia and you sorry, I know seen so I'm a catch and say, hey, mammy, you're steady because I the way, and yet, yenesa, we are our enemy. Abuse should not be tolerated. Maybe I make the other programs and me but where abuse comes in, hey, mammy, see, mammy, the life I had damaged.
But oh no, mammy me does it. Or no, so mammy no home. Or no, I didn't want to make her. Or no, so soon to make her. Or no, so can't hold amount on the life I had damaged. Because they say our teeth here, or no. A who a when you move. A strobe when you move. Say, Bannes, I cry, be a who bear man penna with your marshal.
Sanity. Or say, man in you are. I say, the moment of Betty kick a crack.
No, we are marshal.
So, quite you, man, when you're young compound.
Okay.
What am I saying? When you're young compound. Because the moment I can bear 1 hour, now you are starting. Now you create to feed it about when so me a day, now what am I going to face? Now, besides, way is this the sort of life that we should be living as a couple?
Who said Debbie, the American say, Mammy, say, we one in a fire, or quit Juma, or pentem cross or baby fee because only so with Johnny Duffy be or qua, or the sell or peso yet or ba, or quit Juma. Onya break bia na opese one wo chati anaso opese ofrem no hu so we okay enti nipa no sa sumdue ni wodo ofia wo pon adwuma pe or pentem so bebe fie no aba beto ne half or pentem so bebe fie no abeto ni baby or pentem so bebe fie abeto ni dofu papa bi but ade na wo de wo be fie na wana wana wo yemu hihye wo say wo ba beto jema me ya bo wani so
papa na
aya papa wani so de ye nan ye tietia wo yema manyinsen a wo nyinyi mu nyina san yi ababonten. It's a day I want to mean country or be said, say now, fame. Na be manu to me boo and now I the maker by yeso. As I country will be say, meeting a copa diem, eh? Although we diem, we yet drew. We are sure, say, Bearman, send your oil or no. Obey to me, woo Eddie amount. Oh, to me, woo and found my and tell them I would say, won't say, woo, pass a woman.
Yes,
I didn't think I would say who say, would the person who wear the man or be poor sister will be who. So you will be able to know. We will be a japadi, we will be back. It is a company, sir, who will push Yana who free mono. A dear no mubeka. What poor no kua. Now, Colano tin channel catch from say, na me papa, a dear yemi mammy for up to this year. To say 11 years and say 13 years, Ebusuani because in to say no till I went to me a country will be Usa wari moon semno, and yen in any can't it will be but wait dear, as a cell catcher will be no winner will found with ye, as a cell catcher will be no winner assumed because ultimate catcher will be a be a bear man it is running ferry be best son.
It is saying to only
ferry phobia
and I say. Who said Bannis and so Beman make sure say only support network, and I say no if said, but in the presence of people, he pretends to be the best husband. But what am I say? In the presence of people, I'm saying now for I say whoever your so-called knit, they see the telltale signs. Wow, bibi kosum pachotio. Obie you the by Kennedy or saying the man and the woman are all the same. Fire bend them all. Not you obi say kweku so say you need jealousy go hug your pillow. Kweku. Or say I will get you. Or say seriously, beatings there is a no. You know ample. Beatings is a no. Hey, and family won't say we are multi-billionaire. The day you use this your small finger, your pinky on me, that day I will know. Just say, sir, over that one thing. But what am I saying? And Spiero or say, no, it's not. Just a way it should not be accepted. On your tea, why will shame Patricia video no tag you be mammy what say? Invite you be said, and now somewhere cost on a idea what to say cost so. Because now say people are becoming bold enough to talk about it. How come she's endured this for the last 11 years or so? No, then on country be. Nti isi ahun say mentally no, she's conditioned to that situation. So, oh, normal. We are me kwe kurabo no bebo me. We me yes kurabo no bebo me. But it should not be so. It shouldn't be like that. Pachotio. Or see, you beat me, no problem. At night I will slap. I'll slap you and say it was nightmare. This one is serious. Kwekula, you say counselor. There is misinterpretation, or say the misrepresenting the wedding vows for better for worse. She thinks the worst is the vow means, or say they stay in the marriage even if abused. Because we make we take the vows, say for better for worse. No, Onia, yes, what would Tijano, who know him send a Janice? As she said, now shall want to me. Maybe I may catch me, but when it is an abusive situation, when I may catch me, I'll tell you, pack your bags and leave. And I said, make sure that man is removed from the home setting. Send your peace of mind. Obane, just an adjing a day, a boom. And I'm a baby, a day, a call, who said, oh, what film woman here. Insomnia, anxiety, PSTD, and all sorts. But what am I saying?
Maybe our film Muhammad is in the body.
Oh, hey, Tio. Kwekula, you see, Christo is not in this marriage. Satan is rather present. Christo is not in that marriage. Satan is rather present. You need to say when say she needs a reality check. I totally agree with you. That woman needs a reality check. She needs to sit down and wait. Do I sit and die? Because what kind of book of Samuel? Bible say even the Second Kings. Bible say the 4 lepers that sat at the what? At the gates of the city. Bible so almost say even if we go to the city, or say almost they sat down and they deliberated. Almost say see a bet na near would can go city ni money because I know the peradventure be an ebenye duanya ede edi wo city nim onu etie when twa na monwa enya de obi betu sa na mona ma ebi awutim anamon first step ne se obema obi ehu ne ede ekoso ebi ana wusro menim eyi de ba hu se kroma no there is a number that is designated for sa ade no anasa wo frɛ ekotifo na 9 sisi o mo ba ne me na me catch there and them be ma na o mbe yi ne fifie ho
yeah and I who say mommy this time cross our lockdown near day by omo the bad news near there say e ma be pray me money abuse you omo it is a who say nipa no abuse you pe number be e was a wo frɛ na omo be fa wo free fie ho it Cambridge as a baby omo wo baby kese omo akofa refuge center omo akofa e ma ye abuse you omo e free fie ho because so be o wa ne ekoso ne bi wa na adwuma asɛe na ne bi because no de n'ani bra kwakoso e oba ne so but ne free oba no enti niema ensese wa abuse ne niema ensese oye ebro na obo no niema bebre na wo ye den na wo ye enti se wotena se de ekoso no be ma na embu de bi number bi wo wa ensese wo frɛ na wo so ye be yi den ye be yi wo free fie wa na se ye nyi be ma ne free fie wo se de be ya wo benya wasomdwe because de ekoso sesia wo wiase no ano ye den de ekoso sesia no e ha adwen ena de me hu ni se mami ebia sa ware kura no mo kogina sorry dem na koye for better for worse it for better for worse ni ti the worse ni be se be ma ne bo wasum benku ni nifa na wote ho se for better for worse se wo wo na betete mo ntem enti wo twen so be bu koku ekosi se wo wo betete mo ntem o debi because wo ye nipa it is a bema na wa bua ma ene wo hona mai enti no wo ye okay obadience se o ma ne wo yesa
Sitina make say wo dwen wa won ti ase how can that be okay how can it be all right to be abused you what am I say for 11 years and you just sit there as if it's just the norm because what they say you can and then hona mai then agent you know should we Bible says should we continue to sin because grace abounds The fact that no one mentally, no, you might have readjusted some things into no nice. Hey, okay. Chasama, Kukula Bikan was a counselor. Stop that. You don't go our saying some marriages should not exist. Period.
That's right.
Natinian Shrabak was most of the Krife women say that What God has joined together, let no man what separate it. Based on this, they never want to leave, forgetting that marriage could be joined by Lucifer himself. Ah, wakaso. Ampo. Nyame na edi akotene e wasa aware bo mu anase tumi ben na edi akotene wa aware no. Na meka say ye kan ye kenya no he. So we ye Christo the center of your life. We ye Christo the center of your relationship ni ade he. Anamo bia wo betu no ono na eden ono na edi wo kan. Nia wo be ye bia no what ne ni ansa na wutu anamo. Besides no what ya say esanya Bible e kan wo Genesis 2:24. O say nyame ambo Oba ama bema se ne se subuafo se me ye wo se subuafo wanka se bebu mi se me ye wo se subuafo so bema no beja ni se no oba be ka ne ho na mienu na ye baako se me ye baako dia ene wo se ntiase eye den etimi ye adwuma se ye baako dia e wo se eye den ye tu anamon bia ye tu no together se ye baako dia he ye nyina ye de adwene kro akoma kro anokro ne ye de tu sa anamon Patriotism, I say, disagreements will come. It is part of nature. But the fact is, and on you be, you know, sorry, what bono to me, you pop boys, sino, now butu butu, and my name same prince. It's in your say, I wait the MF was a year, not. No real gentleman would do a thing like that.
Not yet, sure, say, Beman, or Tia, and many beji. And as a sobano sutie and kameni beye den ebeje senka bema no ebetie near ye ka any near for commenter almost so edi babonte nanka or besi san and kameni beje said a beya edi asumdue ebebe fie because adie bia ni we nipa opese wo sesa wontu mesesa o kasa obesi san wontu ho na mawa obesi san se wo be gina nyame asem so a because ade bi wo so a enye boko na bibita ye kire na ansa na bibita ye kire no na wo so pese wonya wo fa ahodie ni gise wo gina wonyankopon ni mu asem so na watumi agina asem no so de ayede e de abom paye amafa ahodie e de aba na ne meka akire oba no so se eye den se de ne a na ebia be ma no beginning no ebia na nye sa note wouldn't it start to echo out on Abia and Sanoti? Mammy, obi also to obi or no obi and then a champena and penanimuno or to me a day epono on him says Sanoti. But Abia was you, your warrior or Bessison. But Sandy Pano on your dear Bessison.
Also, something.
Sandy
Because you will become accustomed to that way of life. Sandy no become me worry no Bessison on your head. Who worry no on Sasan or Bessison saying. It is his nature. And until whilst you are befriending each other, now if you are then you are in a relationship, then you start courting before marriage. All these traits will come up. Now say it is not what you desire, Onya. Take a run. Journey as fast as your legs will carry you. Before it gets to that maritable age, there be some can say an engagement or say a friendship is easier to break than a marriage. We boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé near you now will break. I mean, I make a difficult too because one sign a contract. But the minute you sign a contract, no, nice and send me Ebiana as someone making obi intimacy you, obi tote or cover over Ephesians chapter number 5. Bible say Ebiana Banajunya is a Bible can say submit yourself to your husband's need. Who submit here one can say for him to beat you. Submission nebi wo ho a we mitimu say sa submission we I told you makakra sa submission we no ba ne tibim ada oye fufuo na oba de bia na wo se fufuo na so te wonom na de bia we nya black eye what is that ada awari a wo komu say awari so there is to be enjoyed. You are to enjoy, not to endure. Marriage is not to be endured but to be enjoyed. And if you're being abused, please get out of it before it's too late.
Mommy, me pacho, mommy can't send me what has so. They make can say, who say, Genesis 2:24. No, when Yanko point as a 4 year, bear man and fame padian or the ball bano. And no be or why, Nipan and fame padian, no.
That's it.
It is a young fame padian, no, we nyas soon drew our really muda. Men can see Nipan or Bessie, all the son, ne, all the son, china. Obi or why. Enye wo fem pade a ekoshe ho a tambia no entumi se wo ye ebeyi but ye wo fem pade a ehye ho a ebehye wo ye na se bibi mpoe ne besi a mumienu a momote no mubehu se ne mobeka mo asem.
That's right.
Enye bro na mo de ka asem. Enye sikantwe ne mpaboa na ye de ka asem. Enye metwa police ma yese ne ye de ka asem. Eye odo ne ntiase ne ye de ka asem.
Amen.
Ene sa ware asu se Kristo wo mu a mud betina se bibi besi de but mudi nyame asem ebe ye de ebe toto. Mo betina se bibi besi but mo be kai se when yamienu masem se nye ne honam ni moja na ekodi a and this is the time a de ekosu enye de na ete ye join ye hands na ye bompae na bibi tumi ye de esi na bibi tumi sesa because e bia fitiase na enye sa na nete iti ade na sense de eba ne sa wosi baby a wo bo wan pesie no sa bra no sa bia baby no bonsam so tutu ni ko bi se be ye wakono baby a asumdue ewo no sese aware bebre bonefo ne nam so edi gu aware di sei nipa mintu minka ma mentina ho saa o kire bi ne wewu agya ne ma edi na ekoso meko uja ya aware amanfo besrew tina ho na yenku e meko kam na nipa na ono ho besrew no ne de na oti won onim de ofem ma obi mpa ne ntoma ngu abonte ne hwe ne ye hya ase ompa ne ntoma nkyere wuntia ena wo so wu de wo kata so no watena ho sa kosi so obewu na wo pa wo ntoma ekyere amanfo behu ne ewu fem enipa na wo wote ne nche wote wo na wo so ono adwene wo ho anaso ono besere so wo wegyae wo kunu no wunim de kata ne ho wunim ne ehye na atade ase wunim de ofem wo de na wo se wo ma ho hia wo nkwa wonyankopon de ama wo no eno na se wo ma ho hia ahode na wo soro de adom wo sabre na se wo de ye bibi edigya wo ma na wani gye wo wakoma mu se wo te aware ho se wani gye no saa de na se wo dwen ho enye obi otenche beka
mami hu se ye kan be me dakro nyame ampata na osiw na wo to ho tim ono de obetimi akofo oba foforo na oba no me na me ka tre si oba tan enim nya ne babedi oba no be ba betina ware ne hu but I'm telling you ontimi hwe oba no se nyanka wanka sa obede wo behwe no enu nti na wo so wo dwene na wo se me mani nti I don't have to sit here and die not you. The last part of the saying Shiraba message, say the vows they take during the ceremonies put them in fear. Could they get rid of those marriage vows? Also, there are certain marriages many people write their own vows because of things like this. But what I say, they write their own vows and they read it with something that is meaningful to both of them. And I mean, they be as my maker. Ye jina some so the Bible did say. So I make Ephesians chapter 5, 25. Now, I say, husbands, love your wives. Even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. One can say, and be beating her all the time. At 28 years, say, so ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. So ought men also to what? To love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. For no man ever yet hated his own flesh. And here can know, if you love me, so what do me? You will not even raise your hands at me. You will not even raise your voice. You see, no idea then they can you can agree to what? To disagree on a matter. But that doesn't mean say you turn somebody into a punch bag. Now, Pacho comments into Wallahi, cause of marriage, I'm going to be a counselor. And Becky also what am I missing? A woman married and the husband beating her. Yeah, someone. Eunice, yes, or same concern. Now, or say very true. I say, and she's still with him. Bex, ask again, why is she still with him? That's what we're asking. Please bring your suggestions, any or the same comments. I'll say, Bex, can you imagine? Maybe she loves his beating, so or don't let me die. Hey, as for this or that, please, this is not love wanting thing. Don't sit in this or that and die and leave your children. No. But what I say, I will not advise any woman or any man to be in a abusive relationship because me tell you, I see your baby so also or sorry, I know what time to know their body. They be able to continue pay no na pam. Now maybe some I go bet me answer. Maybe someone will say, where is the world going? When years ago you never heard about things like this. You see what is happening? Is it society? Is it or the same technology? Is it what? And I say, and then you feel say you need biama. I don't know ana but say ni yenya na say nyame na yenya say nyame asam no na yenya de yenti ase. Now you say for what better for worse, you be there. Or say sometimes when the man beats you and later apologize, that night the chopment becomes sweet, as if you just met. Yet now say chopment. They be obebo, no a chopo. They be obebo, no a chopo. Is that what you need in a relationship? A man shouldn't be beating you before chopment.
No.
But what am I saying? He should rather make you feel special before chopment. Now, Obu answer a chopment to me. I'll have a big question. So I have a man standing my way. Let me what? Let me deal with him. I say cause of chopping. Correct. But not continuous beatings. That one is not good. Beating a woman is not good at all. Or say some women are strong. Me, I can't beat Mr. Odo. Or say that I can beat Mr. Odo very well. Hey, Eunice, you can beat Mr. Odo. Then you need to come to me for special counseling. Not here. Begs, or say, sister, don't go there. I will fight for him. Hey, no problem. Or say the lady needs help, both physical and spiritual. You're right. Like we said, wow, she needs help both physical, mentally, and what? And spiritually. Because she needs some psychological therapy and also assessment. Because sadly, we say, according to an extent, say, she's not anxiety. And when you PSTD, PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. And your friend is saying, when your friend is saying, what's it called? What's anxiety? When you, I was saying insomnia. I just saw cotton pass on to me. Now maybe so. Now when you are cramp, be creative tension. Are you able to function right? Because you know they be na your punch back. Be man if you know when you are. When you be normal if you are normal many you know. But near habit to ne se mame. Ne baba no so atfa ne papa subanya no so start bo ne mame.
Who say, Mammy, dear, na ye can say, who say, who won't call her, a dear Pia Muye will fear no, and Colana Eshem. Ain't I say, who won't call her will fear crana, say, we knew couldn't in a problem be or in the presence of Encolano, Mariati. What I say, I say, cranny, who I say, we knew Kunomoko demo, be or Maya demaka, because near Momo cano, and near Muyeno, and Kurane yeden, because a number will be to know. And no na wo ba no nso eye den etu aye den ne de esim me obi sendi me yi bi na akora bi small boy bi ene ne papa ena ne papa bi sa ne se onyini a obeye den ena akora ne se onyini a obeye se ne papa ye no anopa bia ne papa ne sori ana wakwakoto nsa no wa no na osori ana wo sumuki ena papa ne se sana opeso ye no si ne wo ye no se wutu anamo wa na meme so ma ye de metie mu ti se wujai de wo ye no ami su mi nyini amenye de mi sua eno kire se de parent am wo fie no ade bia mo beye bia no kai hu se wo ma no so omu sua ena akola no osua no oye be ma no kai hu se wo de be kwa kobu obi nso e baba wa bonten ena ka hu so oba so wo ho a ono so de be kwa kodi obi be ma wa bonten enti ade bia awarefo ye bia na ese se ye dwine ye maso ho ansa na yaye de yaye akola 13 years de eye den na wo tene won sa ebo wo maame na ye den po na wo maame ka bibia wo ka bi na nka mpese watene won sa ade abo wo maame de bi ese se ba ne sa but maame na ma ho kwan ama sa ade na koso ama papa na gusu aye ama akola ne di nani ehu 3 years 4 years 5 years up to 13 years it ono so nim so otumi ye bi because ne maame ne nya obia
o se na otumi ye bi daddy bo wa utumi kasa na me bo wa wakasa keni obi be say the temerity so ba be jina me maka jem say daddy bo wa say ni say e ho na nka me say chi ne da waso hwan but what I say because nkola na ina ene omo ba no parents o say ma ye ni ye den e ko mo ena me nua ka no say nya ye no eno na ye ma no ye den esua nti wo ba ni pia they are a direct reflection of you. Tiasama kwekula because say as for Krife ladies there They need proper Jesus in their lives. What God has put together, let no man put asunder. Saying, Apu, that text should be removed from the Bible. The Quintin America says, "Yeah, no, be it to me. I'm not waiting to meet from vows, no more wide, onward reading whilst they get married." But what I said, because there are certain, we accept that there are certain fundamental statements that needs to be brought into alignment, and certain things taken out. Senya, you better clear. I want you maybe. Obi feel so. Wa worry until you see ano wato. Okay? You can't see your tone. Obama won't mention. Because obi a sheneba from owo na makola na edibe 26, 28, 30, 32. Wono na kwako wan. Obetumi ato no. Won't mention no. So kate afi bia na se busumi bia mami 1 million kranya dia obetumi ato da. But what am I say? Nti no ukoji obi ba e wo so ye den wo so tumi hwe ni so ye sanya owura ade ni wura na ye oba ni parents ase ne busa abrante wa manyimonyam aba ye bayi ho wa ma chese wa hye ebuso ye ni monyam but what am I say ye wu wa na ya den ya me asokonofo e ban sa na wo so na ma na ni monyam bi ai den ato wo so because we are then you are doing the perfect will of what of God. But whereas enko ye sa na me na me catch you. In fact, I'll make sure say Abranche Yachina too. Because it gets you say counselor, cause of beatings. I don't like heavy set women. I don't lift a finger on a woman, so don't want any lady to beat me. That's all. Well, at the end they say, and the Bible say the same measure with which you measure to your neighbor, that shall be measured unto thee. Now papa no one share the Wait, say, Yami, I don't know, baby, feel so few on more, or Bob, I'm not a catcher, though it will be a reversal. I'm prophesying upon his life. A bare reversal. Now, no, so Bani be team Nankasa. Hey, I'm catcher, or sorry, or better not, I don't know, to be can with you because, hey, what he has put somebody's daughter or mommy with them through. Now, Becky, see, or see, waiting, I said, I'm waiting. Most men don't know that beating your wife is a curse, Lord. You're right. The Bible says it. Also, the Bible says, love your wife as Christ loved the church. Share, you are just a girlfriend too. Sister, she won't marry you. Let us know the size of your coffin. We are ready to support you. Also, that submissive nonsense is part of the problem. Family heads and pastors should stop telling ladies to be submissive to their husband. Some men take advantage of that. I totally agree. But when you love somebody, it's easy for the person to submit to you. What I say, I don't just why submissive, not just way Jimmy and I saw a Jimmy, and today be also now with what's the one side, I want to so, and you years Kennedy, or say, I agree with you totally. Kwekusi Obaya, leave God and Jesus out of abusive marriage. She side chick too. Or say, don't worry, he's going to pay you in the aid. Yeah, someone. Hey, I want to help the man. Really? Okay. Or say, the day I marry, if a family head or pastor tells my wife to be submissive, I will divorce her next day. I don't want any puppet. Say he doesn't want any puppet in his house. We are not talking about puppets. What am I saying? You are par with each other. You're on the same level. You understand each other. You're speaking the same language. You're on the same wavelength. Yeah. But what am I saying? There will not be any need. Say, and now I'll say, this is no marriage. It is a master and servant affair with Odie as benefits. I totally agree with you. Then I'm taking we're a master servant relationship because our running the enkoyisa. Or the Bex, I won't beat why if you bring the bride price. Bex never worry. Die. Israel say, I heard the counselor on the left talking of finding the right ribs, which I do disagree. It's just the character. I know a Muslim man who is married to 4 wives, but there is peace in the home. No beatings, rapes. Subano na enye. Eno kre. Subano enye den. Enye. Elder Fee is watching. God bless you. Nati Bex or say, ha, you can't import. I will roast you like chicken. Hey. Bex, who resting my Kwekuana? Kweku say, Bex, the counselor has trained me well. Oh, of course I have. Obisi Grace Show, Kennedy, God bless you. Or say the child is a future armed robber. Hey. Can this child be a future armed robber? Kweku say the child is a future armed robber. Oh no, dear Yakola no dear won't say. Oh no, only the consequences of her actions because she's only practicing what she has seen her daddy do to the mom. And on also why then oh here can say in such a situation, even if the abusive husband is removed from the situation, that child needs to go through therapy.
That's right.
To readjust. But what am I saying? Readjust to the fact that it's not the norm for a man to be hitting a woman. And also for the husband to hit the wife. And I make her say, if that is not sorted, and I said, Dana, what happens? And he said, that child will then grow up and go into a marriage and be abusive towards her husband. Because that's what she's grown up with and that's what she's known. And obviously, Muslims respect the Lord. And no correct. Who said, in Kemofono, Omo say a year, Omo Mrasa, Wutime worry a man nine. As long as we will sika, with the bedding, we bet me a show munina equally. To be says, and Cremoni be make or worry mammy and say, man, I am. We make sure so Obia then, Neda, and as a big compound, Obia and Mawa, and Mawa, or turn to my way, and no turn to Manama way, no Atama way, or Mouse Catty. To make sure say everything is shared among them, they equally. And you know, about the side, there is no jealousy, there is nothing. But what I said, and on my name, you know, no one in the man also tells us, almost some no say, it's here. Nti omo so mo ati ase na yenye die na ye ti ase say yes one man one woman na fe sorry na obo oba no why oba no punch back. Is that right? Na nkofo say so na ba no mo so an mo kwakwina sorry them ni ade mo me nhwa asem na enye dem ni enka because there are certain things that are going on in our societies today that is just not absolutely unacceptable. Me nim nya wo de na mom ene aka yesima kakra ye de dwumeden bebe wieye ansa na menua ba be kasa ne kwagye nkrato just sima ba akopɛ ye kwagye nkrato sima ba akopɛ na the topic you know is very interesting tonight utimo says platform na eden ayehye ayede oh ti baby a wo bi onyame nhya say na wa ba be kan ye ho senya ye no no de bia will be coming around with all sorts wo so bia na wo so na bibi mo. Don't forget, you know, we are here on YouTube. We are also here on Facebook. And you can contact us on our number, which is in the UK, 07459 374 776, 07459 374 776. From outside the UK, +44 7459 374 776. Wait me to WhatsApp about the trying. Na senya ye papa mu ayede sima ba akopɛ ye ba yo etim boni ahwe onya me oncha na bibia wo me tonsa e de process what is essentially yankopon kokomo pai for beka ye ho e wo program ebia na odi yenchane kobia you're a miracle worker. You're a destiny changer. Ujini ayapite. Enti yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Yeni obinye bida. Kenya ewo ma century fire. Me boye cho. Addition with you. Now what it's here for Cosway. It's so for him. Now what a day. I didn't see my mama was a say. Young Kupono or him. Saji for sorry. Sorry, not a come. Never, you know, what's Atiefo ne ahwefo nyame onhyam yakɔgye nkrato kakra ayɛ den aba na ɛnɛ sɛnea monim no na kyerɛ sɛ awareɛ mu nsɛmsɛm anaasɛ yɛde aba program yi so a yɛato ne din sɛ woman thou art lost. Ebi hwɛ wɔ YouTube live onyame onhyira sɛ waba bɛka yɛn ho yɛn nso yɛwɔ ha ɛwɔ Facebook ɛna wɔrehwɛ yɛn wɔ Prayer Winners TV so na megye di sɛ nyame adom program yi a wohwɛ wayɛ nhyira paa woso wosua mu biribi anaasɛ wofa mu aba sɛnea wawareɛ bi a wɔ mu anaasɛ nea woba bɛwura mu no wobɛyɛ dɛ wobɛhu sɛnea wobɛtu w'anam afa na kyerɛ sɛ awareɛ no ayɛ dɛn ɛdi mu sɛnea nyame ahyɛ ne sɛ ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛdi mu no Mama dear na waka because and then somewhere cosono I know what didn't say me dream be one na or the same na me a hokakra what can we are if you can comment make a crans and a call.
Nyame sure me that's sɛnea ɔsɔfo kaeɛ no nsɛm bi wɔ hɔ a wote a woyɛ ɔbaa ɛyɛ ahomete sɛ nka yɛ me ɛna ato me anka deɛ na mɛyɛ nti nipa na ato no no sɛ ɛdeɛ ɛna wɔnyɛ ɛdeɛ na sisi a wɔnyɛ ɔso yɛ ofiri hɔ a ɔmpɛ sɛ na awareɛ bɛsɛe ɔmpɛ sɛ obi bɛte n'asɛm ɔmpɛ sɛ ne ba ne bɛyɛ basaa ɔmpɛ sɛ ne kunu a ɔdɔ no nso ɛbɛgyae no nti sɛ ɛdeɛ na wɔnyɛ na nneɛma yi so meka kakra ne sɛ hu sɛ duru beebi a ebia mfiti aseɛ no ɛnyɛ saa na na ɛte nti koduru beebi so na ɛyɛ saa ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi ɔbaa no wotumi ma ɔmo nso na wɔyɛ den na wobɔ mpae megye di sɛ wɔyɛ kristo ni megye di sɛ wɔkɔ asɔre sɛ wonyɛ kristo ni mpo na woyɛ muslim a megye di sɛ wo so wɔ holy book a wobɛtumi ayɛ den afa na wo so wɔasua sɛ de bɛyɛ a onyankopɔn te asefoɔ bɛdom adi aboa na nea wofa mu no onyankopɔn ayɛ de apae fa ho de ama wo sɛ wokae Proverbs 21 a onyankopɔn te asefoɔ anim asɛm sɛ ɔhene akoma da ɔno nyame te asefoɔ nsɛm te sɛ nsuo a ɛtene wo kunu ɔnyɛ ɔhene enti wotena ase na wodwindwin nyame asɛm ho na onyankopɔn sɛ ɔhene akoma da ɔno nyame te asefoɔ ensem te sa ensu a etene dia na wo se wugidi ye se wo kunu ni nyo hina na che so no na koma de ye kitikiti bi wo nyame ti atefo de ensem ni onyame pese o kire ne se nipa bia koma no ono na betumi adane no e de atumi bi a eye de eye a ebetumi ama asumdwe aba se wo kunu ye bibi anase wo yiri ye bibi na wani nyi ho na waka anti ase entumi enye adwuma ade a wo betumi aye ne se wo bekɔ wo nkotodwa nim na wasere wo nyankopɔn ti atefo se me nyankopɔn ene me papa mesrɛ wadɔyɛ ne wahu mɔbro because me worry bɛma na na sɛ wode ne maame no enye sei na na wɔte na mehu sɛ sese nneɛma bi asesa na wo a wonipa akoma ɛda wo nsɛm te sɛ ensu a ɛtene no mesrɛ wo nyankopɔn sɛ megyae me kunu akoma ɛyɛ den ɛba wo nyame te asefo anim dani de nyina sɛ wode wo kunu ɛkɔ nyame te asefo anim a megye di ye na mehyɛ wo bɔ sɛ wo nyankopɔn ɛbɛsesa wo kunu no ɛde na ayɛ den ɛde no ama na asomdue so ayɛ den ɛde abɛfie sɛ de bɛyɛ a nkɔla na yɛwo ɔmo no so betumi asua bibi papa de awie den ɛde afiri yɛ hɔ adaachi ɔmo so ɛde bɛbɔ ɔmo abrabɔ sɛ de bɛyɛ ni monyam hyɛ ɛbɛka wo nyankopɔn te asefo obi wɔ hɔ a ɔka sɛ ma bɔ mpa ya mikro no ɔntum ɔnsesa ebia ne suban no no saa na ɔte ma menka asɛm nkyerɛw tumi nyinaa yɛ onyankopɔn te asefo ɛdea na time a na Israelfoɔ na ɔmo wɔ Egypt no Pharaoh ye bibia so obeye a omma Israelfo no emfiri ho but onyankopɔn te asefo mre so ye no omutumi firi asase ne so ekotena omubɔhya asase so a onyankopɔn te asefo ede ma omo time a omutwa nsuo no na Pharaoh ene ne Pharaoh gyinakyire by Pharaoh enkrofo na sojafo no eye se omubeti omo but die na onyankopɔn ye onyankopɔn di nsuo no ekata omo so atamfo a edi saade n'echi a omo mpese wasum ebedwo no megidi yese sa wo ma wo munu so se wo bebɔ mpae a wonyankopɔn te asefo di ensuyire ebekata omo so ma asudwe atumi ayede atumi abefi because enye bibia ye hu ne physical se ye normal no na ye normal de bi ade bi wo hɔ a enye sanete ebia waware ne kura wote ase no obi tenche ye ne ya entidie na me susu die na me hyehyɛ bema sa aware no asumdwe enye den emefie hɔ enti wo de ne se wo bɛyɛ den wo bɛgyina na wabɔ mpae na wasere wo nyankopɔn te asefo se ɔndom na woni na wonyɛ den na wo mmoa na wo nyankopɔn so de fa ho die because onyame no mu asɛm sɛ ne ɔno waka abom no mema obi entitim sɛ yɛka sɛ obi ntiti mu a yɛka honam afɛ mu na yɛasan ka sunsum mu asɛm because ansa na biribi bɛsi wɔ honam mu na ɛdi kan si sunsum mu ansa na aba honam ani nti yɛka na yɛasrɛ wɔ Nyankopɔn sɛ Awurade deɛ wowɔ ka abɔ mu no w'anum asɛm sɛ mɛma obi ntiti mu deɛ a ɛnneɛ sɛ sunsum mu anaasɛ honam mu mpo na obi so wɔbɛtete ma awareɛ mu a Awurade me Nyankopɔn mebɔ mpaeɛ ɛsrɛ wo sɛ ma wo nsa so ɛwɔ ma awareɛ so na wo Nyankopɔn so bɛma ne nsa so ɛwɔ w'awareɛ so na animonyam hyɛ ani nhyira ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛka wo Nyankopɔn te asefoɔ na megye di sɛ wo fie so asomdwie ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛba hɔ Nyankopɔn hyira wo baabi biara wohwɛ yɛ free yɛ menim sɛ saa program wei w'ani agye ho na menim sɛ wafa bibi so afiri mu wafa aba bi so afiri mu na menim sɛ neɛ ɔnam abuse biara mu ɛwɔ ne fie no menim sɛ nsɛm ɛkɔ so na yɛde Nyame asɛm ɛka ho na yɛkyerɛ wo sɛ wo ha ne w'amanneɛ nyinaa mu no edu baabi a yɛden sɛ wobɛbɔ mpaeɛ but ne yɛka ne sɛ gyina ma wo mu so kakra sɛ wobɛbɔ mpaeɛ na wo Nyankopɔn te asefoɔ de fa ahodie ɛbɛyɛ den ɛde aba ama na neɛ meka ɛkyerɛ me nua bɛrima anaasɛ me papa anaasɛ me uncle ne say awareɛ sɛ wo ware a ɛsɛ sɛ wo dɔ wo yere ɛte sɛ wo ho ɛnyɛ ɛboro ɛna ɛsɛ sɛ wo yɛ dɛ wo bo wo yere nde be a ɛba saa ɛnyɛ ɔdɔ ɛna wo de ɛdɔ no ɛba saa ɔba no ohu ana ne yɛ mu ahye no but ɛnsɛ sɛ ɛba ne saa ɛsɛ sɛ me hu me ha afa m'ani yɛ dɛn m'ani gye na ɔba no nso so akoma etimi tɔ ne yam sɛ wo yɛ nipa a ɛsɛ sɛ da ne de nyinaa ne ho etumi esisi ne ho so because ne yam hye no a ɛka na koma ɛyɛ ade a ebetumi akum enipa no na ne America no sɛ ɔbaa no ɔma bibia ɛnha ne bebree sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ onipa bi bɛte a ɔnka ɛnkyerɛ wɔ Nyankopɔn te asefoɔ na onyame ɛde ne nsa bɛka ne kunu na koma na wasesa no Onyankopɔn hyira wo baabi bia wo tie ne baabi bia wo so wo hwɛ yɛ asafo Awurade ɛnhyira wo ɛyɛ prayer winners women that are loosed meaning sɛ wasua bibi na wanya bibi pa so afiri mu Nyankopɔn hyira wo ewe Yesu din amen
yo etefo Nyankopɔn onsha na mwansa na ebekoma me nkan comment kakra kwekusi ose counselor a strong woman helps a man to be extremely success to choke extreme success. You're so right. A strong woman but not an abusive one as such. Likewise, no one say a strong man can also help a woman to be successful, which I say you should not feel threatened because I say a person yakasia or you made for change or the nyama pair bar or the befi. Ebia now or no bani crana you, but only the piano in nama in Munyamina a kamwa because at the end of the joy you're right. But what I say, one will be a washing a man a command on a renam for a poison or ban because o me hardly nabos or ban because of her. A man no matter what you think. Say on no crown or the best you can say you can because Bible so bad man na you need or the bed or the bay you on your con or Suzuka. Hey, Nyama yena ye miku adaroma and anything. And yet no near Bruno. Only a tear. You may say, or see Quekulabi, or see Bexia, she's strong. Or see, please tell them. So right, sir. Or say, the man and woman, please, where are they living? Oh, Kennedy, they are living here in the UK. Also, where are they living? They are living in UK. You know, my dear, not everything is prayers, though. Prayers work, but it's up to the individual. And empire boy to me, but we individuals sometimes also what no analyze it. Because there be a small mechanism, nyame or severe issues or the funny person. At the same time, on smart or both one director, so one can say, what director, but they are doing what you with him say, you say. And nothing or say each one must work for his own salvation with fear and with trembling. But what am I saying? There's a wild not an our chef. A day I mean, we said, we be cool, woman, onia. Don't let anybody cut your joy. Yes, don't let anybody dull your shine. And don't let anybody, because of marriage, at the end of the day, marriage, yeah, the nipa may be back hell. And I have one I ever call. Our real anyway. And they are just an earthly what institution. And then Yamia, hey, but anything about so you couldn't a year better home. You better bakuni about where dinty. Heaven one, our real assembly and yet anyhow. Yeah. Well, Yamia some lady Bob Radia, but yes, Shenya, the train in a Indian Incan, and the Akan, see, yes, she said, yeah, any So what is our enemy now? Why wouldn't him set Bible cassette abuse? Now what one? And then I don't know the sort of person you are. Obi say, is it bewitchment? Media minimum. Obi say, so for is it bewitchment? Media minimum. But what am I saying? Now, bewitchment so bending, or so one, you know, I said, if you're born and or acquaint me, which is what I call your band and took, but let's go to me
now. Why, yeah, or banded drobia, Ebia or bona own to me, or banding to me country will be a said, be saying a the air coso. And I be all bit my yes, and yet, you say, obey or buy drew, say, would they be bonny,
and Becky cannot say she shouldn't look down on herself. Sister, someone is out there wishing for your attention. You walking away doesn't mean you have destroyed the marriage. No. Please and please, if you love your life, or say that if you love your life, Anamewa. Yeah. Hey. Also walking away doesn't mean you destroy the marriage. Please, if you love your life and your children, distance yourself from him for a while. But don't request for a divorce. If the situation is getting worse, then you can file for what? For divorce. There is something called trial separation. Where there is an abusive situation, and I say, whatever is a volatile situation, there is something called trial separation, whereby you live apart from each other. You could say, we are living apart for a year. Oh, legally, I'm still your wife, but just say, right now, I cannot live with you. Right now, you are my husband, but I cannot live with you. And you know, what a boligatanga no then otiakra and I say kumase. But what am I say? Hey, woman idea, obey them, obey show. But let's live separate lives. Hey, if it is meant to be, I mean, at the end of that trial separation, you come back together. But if it is not meant to be, at the end, then maybe you file for divorce. No, be any day. Our real way, and your force. We shall now to be one anxious will be Yakosonia, and that may counselor one, may catch you. And yes, what? Tell baby Fananya was soon Jenny, the natural woman. Oh, no, seriously. Tell baby Fananya was soon Jenny woman. Now, our real would even not be our kuma putum. No, when you're hypertension, when you're insomnia, when you're PTSD, when you're there anxiety, and the other no. Just a way and day, and go yes, where your warrior a slavery. Now, Mensumeti and over 100 years ago, slavery in the island, you chim. Slavery in you. So be a back of phone now, you're being treated as a slave. Please walk. You may say, or say that statement, what God has joined together, no man put asunder, is making some people misbehave in marriage. As some now what can you say? Or say, Mr. Kennedy, or say, Eunice Yabua, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. Oh, Onyamin Shroud. Eunice Yamin Shroud. Or say, thanks, my dear. Becky say, exactly. I am having a feeling that there is more to it. She should distance herself for some time. Whilst you are away, of course, he will miss you. That is when he will sit down and realize how important you are to him. Kwekusi, prayer is a guide to life. You're right. I suspect, or say they've been too. Kweku suspected to go. Hey, also panche or two in the what in the marriage. May God help us if that is what is ruling in that marriage. Then me be so. Now kwa ware now ko ye draw ko you be said the person should not leave you. Let me tell you what. Hey, that krope. Send you sorry that kokoko. The same thing me shall bo. Me shall come so catch us that krope better because me who be that. Obi okoko you obi sa that krope te papa na ni so no. I'm telling you. Or say hey, ojina bronsan so no sesa nipa ne na megu fom say. Mamini can be or say there be way the man then maintain wasem and next week here the beba. And somewhere cosono and more siankasa. Tie, Israel say, this is the mistake most women do. The majority think that a man who prays frequently, goes to church daily, is marriage material. So anytime they pray, they ask God, Father, give me what? Or say then, give me what? Oh, sorry. All right.
Give me a prayer for
or say, give me a prayer for them. A prayerful man. Hey, you've never seen a prayerful man who is abusive. Oh. You've never seen a prayerful man who is neglected. Oh. Let me tell you, you pray, say God should open the eyes of your understanding. Before, if you want to get into a relationship with somebody, you what? You do so. Because most often than not, the telltale signs are there. But because we see these people as prayerful people, we see them as righteous people, you don't know. Ube remono. Go and ask some people, they are suffering and kasa. Or say, don't be deceived. The devil comes in different forms. It's Rabbi Nyamin Shah. Kwekusi Obaya, have you beaten your husband before? Your face looks like. Kweku. Obaya don't know where come. Also, what book would that?
See my face. Kweku, you can see from my face.
Beck said we have misunderstood this statement. In my opinion, this statement is trying to tell us that when you commit your marriage into God's hands, no evil eyes can destroy what's in God's hands. You're right. That is what it means. But the fact is, you know what? Or say, let no man put what asunder. Meaning that make God the center, the pinnacle of that marriage, of that relationship. Anything that is based on the foundation that Christ has built for us, I'm telling you, will last. And then also on our other programs there in the Saturdays, you can't just jump into a marriage. You know, there are a whole lot of processes that one goes through before you get into that maritable stage. You know, we are still discussing a lot of things on that program. Now, as we go on, things like this will come up because there are so many people going through abuse in their marriages and relationships, and they think, you know what, I love him, so I don't want to walk away because he might find somebody else better than me. Listen, you need to have a self-worth that will cause you to walk away head high, shoulders up, and say, you know what, I'm proud I did it. And I guarantee there is someone out there better than what you sat with, whom God has prepared for you to be. We don't pray for the will of God to be established in our lives. We do as we please. When we find ourselves in problems, then we run back to God. But let me tell you, when you make him the base, the solid rock, the foundation of that relationship, right from the onset, to stand. Abuse crying at the end, babe. Because all you see is the glory of God.
Who say ade bi ohwa nipa ne bebo ho mpaye na yaka kire ne se enye wu kunu anase enye wo yire se ne sofu mpo e na be ka kire na obeka se oba no kra no na se be ma no onware wo na asori ho because osofu ehu bibi say na wonyakopon ada na di a kire ne ewe enim enti omu mienu no omu ntumi ntina mum but edu bebi a omu nte ase enti so omu e ware wi a e na omu ye den Sadia ne ko happy na afina na wakai se ebia sem say na sofu biye de e ka kire no but that time na ye too late enti that time no e na no de obeye punching bag a de obeye that time no obeye masem obeye that time na ebia obi hu se obesu because unse obi o ho amami se woni ne twemp na se woni ne call out a otimi di niema bebresi o but adia ebia obeye ne say one that could be o ho na wa ye bibia ma be ma ne boa ye dey efu kakra na wehu se ebi obeyi ni suban bia babontia obi wo ho a onyi ni suban ye dida until se wa ye dey obi so wo ho a
obeye ne den ebufo ye ebufo ni bumfu na wo ware na kwotena ho a e ho na obo say you put yourself in bondage
nti enema bi wo ho a se ye bompai na ye se ye twa nyame anim pa ware a na se ye sofo a odi enim no se bibi sei e na obeka e wo se ye den e was say yetiminya wo twen enka se bia bema na me done bro so ni ade because wunnim ne ewe wenim wunnim ne eba e bia wonyankopon ada na di a kire ne say say e na eba nti sankrofo mienu we omuntumi nye de omuntumi ware but wuhu bema na wo so wodo no no hu oba na wo so wodo no no aye kan ya wantie no enne ne ewu femu no eno na asan ye wo mpa ebo a wo ye de wo ba sire wonyankopon say on se sansa nipa no enye den emma enti se wo hia obi foforo na se bibi nko yi a e wo se wuji tum se obi entena ne baby ne mfa asomdwe emra
yeah onu etie bibi o aware and as a relationship wo enye nhyeso and the other thing is that it is not a race but what am I say enye race no aka se mafefu nyina e ware ntino do by force abranti ya be wo se me ware no minimobia na otewo at the age of 28 to 7 na onware ni nuamu nyina aware otewo onware ene onu ani ote ni obedi cry den abono me wa na ote ne baby no she was all right but what I say be ma na wine na ma na da ni koshini akohwe abrabo and esi so e den obo na me bisa say you should wait and marry right than they be married wrong because you're comparing yourself to others. Sad the way you are a dim coffee be bring ya e wa ware. If you are make us a share and santie ni nyina tenten ye peda. Ena osi no nsia e bomprenu e wo de biemu. Se ne anope na obi dia ba enwumre wo de beba. Ene na obi dia ba ochena wo de beba. Na wotwi na obi dia ba busumi ebe wo so de beba. Enti emfa wo ntutu obi wo so me nafofo nyina ware ntine eskan bia so wo se mesome ye de me ware. Na so sa be ma na Ewurade pe e de ma wo so be ware na wo de ye ne mfepade. Ama isi I the why punch bag. Sense fufu o sedenyo sandbag o I don't even know what to say. Na yenkai kwekusi osi obaya and counselor. Some of these problems are created by fake pastors with hidden agenda prophecies. Oh, cool. That fake nyamano and also a topic on it. Yeah. In Shrabba say the devil could appear in one's dream and show the partner to him or her. And we might think it's God speaking to us. We need the spiritual ears and minds to hear and understand the still small voice, respectively. The devil too speaks. Onye, the devil speaks and kasa. And I need the no or kasama. Hey, or ye loud or mini part of say. Need the no very audible. You hear one ye carefuler. You mistake the devil's voice for the voice of Christ. And so now yenko. Kwekusi, marriage is for the matured and strong will. You are absolutely right, Lady Pastor. Marriage isn't a race. Bex says she should observe what is causing the problem. She should also work on herself, including being attractive. Hey, Bex, Obano, una no fe. She's a very pretty woman. Oye Juma, nya de ne catch was a baywa win up sa bema way. Me crom for beka se benyin a chilbi. And no sorry, I know the night punch bag. A chill benyin. On your punch bag, or sure, no pepper in. In fact, benyin miss Mama watching. Mama Kuti, Mobachin. Not you, or say taking care of yourself, focusing on your children, limit the things that you use to do for them. For him, and then yes, for him to while you're working on your spiritual life through prayers, you also have to work on your physical appearance. You're very right. I wish you could see the lady, but you know what you're saying. You're dead on. But what am I saying? Obi will say, when he first met you, the way you attracted him, and what attracted her. Obi catch Obi said, "Well, he attracted me one name too," and then me share with you winning. And they attract him. Obi so share with facial features. Obi best was Coca-Cola shape. Now Coca-Cola shape in here careful. Because Obawa a hard say Obe maintain sa Coca-Cola shape. Nti say no now they call worry mu de enya ubenya a punch bag. Because enya sa it doesn't continue but what am I say? Nti no Obi o wa na hwe onye Coca-Cola shape. Baby annoy the will of God. Minimum Obi o te wo he. Bema no wedi 50 or 51 nefe. Me no ka say he's still single. Enti me no if I say be 18 years ago. 18 years ago no osi on do poor boy Coca-Cola shape. After now he's single. Or boy Coca-Cola shape. But what am I say? The mentality. Now I'm saying to one bumper ye me rather throw on your bed or the bema. Or so on there he has a picture of what he wants in his mind. And until he finds that you see that is where you've gone wrong. We don't want the will of God to be exerted on us, but our will over the will of God. And no sooner did you say, Edani and punch bag, and a slap bags, Yami, we are mobile. Kennedy or say, marriage of this day, dear, a simple. Counselor, blame the mothers and societal pressure. Unnecessary pressure leads to wrong marriage. You're so right. And I'm a kind, we put pressure on ourselves, family pressures, societal pressures. Now, they say, when you need, what's the for no when you need, I worry. I don't know the after now when you're there, won't worry. Why aren't you married? On your tea,
Mammy, mean,
if I want to told you,
Obi or Crampoa, and yet. Your no Casana phone and never catch and say, well, now for a worry. I'll move to a cotton or mukru no so what her a yetting. But remember, say, wo ba ɔte wo nkyɛn anka menim sɛ ɛnyɛ problem because ɔyɛ wo ba but awofoɔ ne bebree nso ka ho ɛpam wɔn ma firi wɔn nkyɛn ɛna wadamfo wei yɛ sei adɛn na woso wonyɛ bi ɛna wadamfo wei ware adɛn na woso nware ɛyi bi na mehwɛeɛ no maame no ne ba panyin ɛnwareeɛ ɛna obi baa sɛ ɔba bɛware ne nua ketewa no asɛm a maame ne kaeɛ ne sɛ enti wote hɔ dadada wo nua ketewa bɛware nti ɛnyɛ wo fɛ ɛnyɛ kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ w'ani wu ase ɛna ɔbaa ne sɛ ɔno ne time nso yɛ sɛ ne time nso so Onyankopɔn bɛma ne bi a ɔbɛma ne bi enti ketewa ne ware kɔɔyɛ na ɔkɔɔyɛ no na maame ne sɛ ne ba na waware ne deɛ ɔwɔ sika ɛna panyin ne nso deɛ ɔtwɛn yɛ kɔsi sɛ yɛbɛsrɛ na awareɛ papa bi but ɛkɔ wie akyire ne nyinaa no sɛ bɛrima ne sika na ɔyɛ nyinaa no na ɔbaa bi ɔbɛfa ne bia no ɛyɛ ɔbaa no na ɔkum no ɛde yɛ ne sika duro enti ɔmo kɔkum ɔbaa no ɛna ne maame no ɔmo bɛbɔ maame no amaneɛ sɛ wokunu polisifoɔ kɔkye no na ɔmo sɛ wokunu sei na wayɛ dɛn wayɛ wakum wo ba na saa dwumadie sei ɛna ɔmo yɛ dɛn na ɔmo di enti no nea meka ne sɛ awofoɔ no bi wɔ hɔ so ankwalaa no time nso ɔmo bɛware a ɛnka sɛ wɔyɛ panyin nti no kyinkyerɛ wɔ sɛ awofoɔ so no sɛ ɔkɔyɛ dɛn ɔnkɔware ebia na ne time nyɛ dɛn ɛnso yɛ because awareɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ ebia madi 30 years anaasɛ madi 21 anaasɛ madi sɛ obiara ne mmerɛ a wɔde bɛyɛ dɛn ɔde bɛware nyame hyɛ
nea wate ɛnya ho peprɛ so ɛyɛ time no so na wo chance ne baa no wayɛ dɛn wewrem ɛtɔ mmerɛ bi a wo sɛ there are certain tribes ɔmo ka sɛ wo nua panyin ware a wo ntumi nkɔ aware ebi nso ana ketewa no ne time na ayɛ dɛn aso hwɛ o abotire wɔ hɔ wɔho yɛsi wie nkunimdie abotire wɔ hɔ ani niomnyam na ɛyɛ dɛn ɛnam ebi asa mi ka sɛ abrabɔ a yɛbɔ yi it is not a sprint it is a marathon nti yɛkɔ ne bɔkɔɔ sprint na yɛkɔ ne gidigidigidi nso adeɛ no wakɔ akɔte ahwɛ nti ebia na beebi a wɔwɔ na anaasɛ relationship na wɔwɔ mu no wankasa tena hɔ na ɛfa ruler ne pen ne paper ɛfa to wɔn na start sese sɛ wowu trait bi ne nneɛma bi a wohwɛ a ɛnyɛ yɛ onua nkɔmu koraa because saa notion ne sɛ ɔbɛsesa ɔbɛyɛsi no mmemmemfo asɛ yi no so ɔnsesa agye sɛ nyame yɛ den ɛpem na wayɛ den wasesa but there are certain things wohwɛ na sɛ the negatives ne outweigh please run away but what am I say ɔno bɛsi ɛnyɛ wo taste no kwaku bɛsi ɔsi I heard pretty it means she's my taste no problem you know say can you imagine oh Beauty and the Beast and how can he say Spirosy Tundra say it again lady pastor or say how I wish I know this lady hey Eunice yaka mean to make or say pastor physical appearance be a guy shape be a gum no problem book baby shape be a chi over now cry I don't know he point back at it so boxing ring going I mean him Israel boss say bro the women nowadays want a man of stature a man with a big disdain super rich without looking at the character aspects of a man and okay bisa say sika na wo kwa kokoi sika no nya ne you see all that glitters is no gold and yes sika kokko nyina de yes sika na ngwa but what am I saying nipa no ebia no ni suban so wo suban and why did he come for you bisa answer no be kre bisa say ma dodo ahe no no manante enkrofo ben ebia na make be man we di 50 and two person chese from the age of if I say 30 and I say 28 or ebe do 50 onye responsible so be worry until after 50 years ana onyame hu ye mobo ozi Israba 100% right slave queen's tendencies private and confidential so they can't put her out or say please the Burkina announcement and the spicy assorted fried chicken hey Bex you need to call me in chambers or say at first if you ask me when will you marry I reply when will you also die Eunice yeah someone Kweku say me I like Bex because of her voice and yes sexy rough the voice can make you melt slim like that hey all that glitters can be gold if the ODA is sweet hey jawasem program na ene yapon you see agrona aye de na de senkrat se enti no enne nyame adom aha na ye de enne dwumadie na babede ababa besie na megidi se wihia de kakra wafemu aba usu wetu ho de be nhufo ena wache video no nso ama obi nso nsa ayeden aka bi obi se wo woso a na obi nso awoso na obi nso awoso na ye nyina ayeden ye ehua de because enyama bi a akoso ana se ekoso ewo your society as the black community and I said the Ghanaian community no eye nyama bi a wo se ye hwe ne yeden ye ka because enye den enko yie ye ka then we are making people aware of it, and then we bring about what change. Now, change starts with you and I. Change cannot be effective with just one person. You do your part, I do my part, she does her part. And then gradually, not changing, take effect. Then it starts to work, to spread across. Into a young couple on shout on your cassette. Now, hey, Bex, I said, yes, so my voice, dear, made the I did a prophet. Hey, Minkebi. Also, great and super discussion. Proud of you, ladies. Excellent love to you both. Kudos. Oh, Kweku, we love you too. You know, Onyami on show, baby. Mr. Kennedy, Nyamin Shroud. Eunice, Nyamin Shroud. Bex, Onyankupon on Shroud. Who else is on here? Inshraba, Onyankupon Shroud. Kweku, God bless you. Spiero, God bless. Elder Fee, God bless you. Jonas, hey, menu will beef and kasa. Yeah, frame or china frame because menu will big beef. Israel, God bless you. Now, Miss Sarah, the Nana Brand, God bless you. Quick, God bless you. Baby Bia will be on Yankupon on Shan on your cassette. Now, oh, Eunice, or nice program. God bless you all. Oh, Yame on Shamon Susumun, I say, and the Mobeka, your home. It was our discussion. Then Yame Yaduma, that's it. Yet they are living, dear deeper topic and a deba. Now me Jidi say, as we do this, you know, we will effect change. You know, not just in this generation, but the generations to come. You're doing your part. Let's do this together. And I believe, say, as you do it, you're evangelizing, you know, as a child of God. Now, in Yamian Mutia, na Mr. Say, Ebeba also. Now, Nia also the better name say, one relationship, share, would will never turn sour. Would will never be abusive. Name the joy of the Lord indeed will be your strength. He will uphold you in that marriage. His peace will reign in your home. Onyankopon onhyira. Nyame ya adomu adasene. Ye besan ayeden aba. Nemo ye kwene enko yo memenda. From 9 p.m. Women of prayer. We are coming 9 to 10 UK time. And if from 11 to 1 p.m. 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Woba ada ana. Na yeah, what yeah, part of it, Prayer Winners Ministry International. Yeah, some no, and I say yes, some biano ewo Bletchley Milton Keynes. Your postcode here MK23HU, MK2 Business Center. No, your telephone number is 07459 374776. 07459 Me patrol so free fee outside the UK. They are now the +44 7459 374 776. Now, what should say? And I say, oh, yeah, now they are trim come contact this number now. And now, so say, what you about Facebook? I say, yeah, what Facebook, a Prayer Winners Ministry, I say Prayer Winners TV. Sounds also now, you YouTube, a Prayer Winners TV. It is an American, a be sharing live at YouTube, and a piece of sharing Facebook. Very soon we'll be streaming live on Instagram and on Twitter. Now, hey, we are taking the globe by surprise, spreading the love of God, bringing back things into alignment that have gone wrong. Now, Mijidi say, with your help, we can make it. God bless you. Mommy, Nyamisha.
Nyamisha also for me that's
All right.
It's for Nyamisha baby be I will say we be kind home. Na ye pensem and same way me did ye say why insure and I mean so my insure. Me did ye say as sema e buy no e be to me as a son ye shebre na be to me as a son ye tebi and so you woman. abuse bi a ye ko mu no megidi ye sese ye tu ho na mo se ye pese ye sesa onyame so be ye yadom ama ye de ama ya sesa onyame hira obi bia obeka ye ho because mama ye ni age platform na nurse why ye shepa nyankopon ti asefo enhira mo baby bia wo ene obi a wo tag wadamfo obi biara nso a one ne yire ene ne busua ehwe bia nso onyankopon ti asefo enhira mo megidi ye say Saturday yesu ya adoma mo besa ba beka ye ho Saturday first one no ye women of prayer ye ba be bompa ya ano ye den ansa na ye de akwakohia oba ada ana because ade bia wo ye bia say wo dika ji sunsuma ho den ansa na we pie physical na aye nhira na animunyam hye ayo nyankopon tesefo dia enti nya me nhira so beka ye ho baby bia wo kwaku we love you, we love everyone. I will be biara beka ye hu bia ye dom nyame ntrafo for inshram mo ba so na matag madam for na mo na fofo no so aba be ye dem aba be tie bi no mo so ayi nshra na ni mo nyam hye ayo nyakopon dia send your so for kan ye no odi baby aye som no etu dwanti se wo pese wo beka ye hu a you are welcome se wo betumi aba be ye de aba beka ye hu onyame tiasefo nshra me bo ewrade mpaye se omo wo bia wo tie ye bia ho ban na anadwufan ya wo kwa kode onyame tiasefo bambo enye kese emfama onyankopon shira so kan ye ho ewo yesu
amen you know answer never come not to say prayer with us TV you know your chief executive Apostle Solomon Saki and our woman is our queen nti baby obi onyankopon onhira no with him and I pray that the vision that God is giving to him you know will benefit the world at large. Because, you know, through this medium, we're able to come your way with such a program and all the programs that you've been following us with. And I pray, say, you know, you'll be a blessing as you connect to this channel. Until Nyankopon Onsha, Nyamea Doma, we'll see you Saturday live. God bless you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yo, example, Nyamea Onsha. Let me be a woman. The tools are at the process. What is Beka ye ho e wo program e bia na odi on anasa chichi you're a miracle worker obi si abuse you're a destiny changer I wo hwe wo ade ma fe anasa me ma be ye ni obinye bida ye ni obinye bida ye ni obinye bida Kenya wo ho ma century Maya, me boy Addition with you. Now what to tia ponko sweet. Etu for him. Now kwa eye dede adentina mama ibusa se ye nyankopon no owe he